What's up, y'all? I want to be completely honest with you guys. The garage, the driveway, the outside, the backyard, whatever you guys want to call where I work my cars at, is not in a good place right now. And that's me being 100% honest. It's not perfect. Things aren't never really perfect anyways. But we have some wins, and we also took some losses as well. Now, in this video, I want to actually break down some things for you guys and tell you guys, what maybe come to the decision of taking a little break from YouTube. I'm not going to be stopping anytime soon, to be honest with you guys. I just took a break because some things were changing in life. And also some things are changing with the cars as well outside. So we're going to break down all that in this video today and show you guys what exactly has been going on. Kind of like in the background of me, Jay. And then I'll actually be able to tell you guys what's to come next in the near future. As you guys seen, I'm dropping this video after I already dropped my another video on the G35, the 08. Because I want to tell you guys that I'm not stopping, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is just me just wanted to give you guys an explanation. I feel that. That's all. If you're new here, y'all, and it's your first time watching the channel, one, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why you tuned in the first time on this video. You should probably watch one of the other videos, one of the cars, I feel like the cars look kind of cool. We're gonna check one of those out. But if this is your first time tuning in, welcome to the channel. I started this channel to not only just build cool cars, but kind of give you guys that true enthusiast standpoint of it. So obviously, I can't speak for everybody who works on cars. I'm just one guy, I'm not everybody. But I'm into cars. I like cars, As you guys can see, I probably got a couple cars around me, just, throw on in the background. These are stuff that I actually just generally keep up, not just for videos. But I wanted to give you guys the ownership standpoint of working on cars, the building, the planning, executing, the budgeting, all of that stuff, the full-on process of it, because I feel like a lot of times you don't get to see that, especially when people do the content side of things, because everybody wants to show their wins, but they don't want to show when they lose. I don't have a problem showing when I lose, because realistically, me losing is me learning a lesson, and also I get to share with somebody else who probably learned a lesson from me taking a loss. So I don't mind. Maybe I look silly sometimes, maybe I look dumb. I don't care. I don't care. It don't matter. But in this video, I'm going to tell you guys all of that, break all that stuff down for you guys so you understand what's been going on. We're going to start off with the G35, the Blue G, because the Blue G is probably the one car right now that I don't know what's actually going to happen with that car. It could go either way, to be honest with you. Now, the 05 G35, I have it outside right now. It is rusting pretty bad. And most of the rust is at the jack points. I looked at the rest of the frame over. It's the jack points and also the rear, not the rear subframe, but there's a rear bar underneath the trunk and stuff. That's kind of rusted too, but I don't really care too much about that. It's mainly the actual jack points that I'm concerned about. So me personally, I thought it was done. I ain't gonna lie. I was jacking the car up and the car started coming down on me. Not the jack coming down. I mean the car bending on the jack point. It was bad. And I was thinking it might be done. Now, I have a shop that I'm cool with. They were like, hey, bring it by. We'll take a look at it. We'll double check it for you. And if it's really cooked, it's cooked. If not, we'll be able to weld it up and fix it up for you. So I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to get it welded up. I personally would prefer to drive that car around a little bit longer. But the plan for that car was to sell it within the next 1 to 2 months from now. And right now we just started, 2026 in January. So February, March, that's kind of the plan. Maybe April if I was really we'll see. I don't know. But, February was really most the goal when to sell that car. And the reason for that being was just because I wanted to get something new. Kind of not really bored, but I can't keep all the cars right now because I don't got all the space just yet. One day I had the space to keep all the cars. That'd be fun. But right now I just can't, and I want to get something new as well. Now, depending on what they say, is going to decide whether I either keep that car or I scrap it. If I scrap it, I mean more so part it out. I'll part out the interior, part out the taillights, headlights. That's about it. I mean, the exhaust is kind of new. I did put a new exhaust in, not the muffler, but I put a new from Y pipe back, so Y pipe mid pipe. Anyways, that, and I also got the sport wheels too. So maybe who knows? Maybe I really would do this part that whole car out. I'm not too sure just yet. Depending on what they say, budgeting, all that stuff. If it costs too much, it's gonna be done. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Now the 09 G37. That car right now is holding position right now. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Right now, I'm not really doing too much to that car because I'm using it as a daily right now. So it's my day-to-day car. Getting to work back home, and I got a new job, which I'll get into that later. So work back home. I need that car to be good right now. Now, the reason why I'm not doing too much of that car is mainly because I have a budget and everything planned out for that car already. And the G37, I really have my what I would consider for me my final build list. My final build list, ultimate is done. At this point, it's done. It's just gonna be driven. To get it there, I don't want to do it in the winter. because if I gotta drive the car this winter, I feel like things are gonna get messed up and stuff, and I really don't want to mess the car up in winter. So I'm kind of waiting on some things and wait to after winter, or I'll start ordering some things now and install it in spring. Anyways, that car right now realistically is just holding position. Just gotta like last out. You know what I'm saying? Just be good. It just kind of just keep it in a good position right now. Also, y'all, the '08 G35, as some of y'all know from the last video, if not, it's sold. I'm not gonna lie, I took a loss in that car, sold it for $2,000, right? Yeah, or $2,800. I sold it for $2,000, spent about $3,800. So I took an $1,800 loss. I'm not really mad about it, to be honest with you guys, because I was genuinely having fun working on that car. I was having a good old time. So I'm dead not mad. Like, for real, like, I'm not mad about it. Cool on it. Lessons were learned. Kind of like prepare me for the next build and stuff, because the next car build I want to do, I know it's gonna cost me a lot of money, and I realized that like I really don't want to try to make money off the cars after I'm done. To be honest with you guys, like obviously I want to sell it for like a good price and good value for it. Like like I want a genuine good value for it. But I'm not really trying to like look to make money off these cars. Like, I have fun working on it. I'm not gonna just be here like, oh, I need to make the most money, because if I do that, then I'm not gonna be able to do what I really want to do. I want to do what I really want to do, yo. I'm in a good position and setting myself up in a good position in life to be able to do what I want to do. So I want to be able to do what I want to do. Next up, y'all, it's just the future plans now. Honestly, that's the 3 cars. Like those cars done. Obviously, I had some cars in the past. I had in the previous videos, like really far out in the beginning when I was starting to like do like a couple of videos. But those cars are all gone too. Like the E90 sedan, that car is done. I'm not gonna lie, like yeah, that car is done. I don't know what happened to it though. The new owner, haven't heard from him or seen the car or anything like that. So I don't know if he got the car running, but that car was toast. And also the Ford Escape that I got. That's why the first time I was like trying to flip a car. I got like a 2013 Ford Escape, 2016. I don't remember, but I know I got a car, Ford Escape. I sold that, and that car done too. I don't know where that car's at, to be honest with you guys. But the Gray G, I can tell you guys one thing now. The last owner, the guy I just sold it to, he actually wants to sell it too because he can't afford insurance. So who knows where that car's gonna end up. And then in the Blue G, like I said, who knows when the next month or two where that car's gonna be when I sell it to. So I don't know yet. I don't know. But I've been saying I want to get a BMW for the longest of times, y'all. Like literally for like months now. I've been saying I want to get a BMW. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was gonna rush into it and make some bad decisions, and I had to really just like not make those bad decisions. Like I was making some bad decisions. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And then recently, in November of like 2025, just passed, I went to go look at a car. This is like the closest I was really ready to buy and stuff. Went to go look at everything. I'm going over it, and I was transitioning in jobs as well. So I don't really have like the pay stubs that the bank is gonna want to see for loans and stuff. So you kind of get where I'm going with this. Then now recently I got the pay stubs and everything, sent it to the bank, and now trying to finance a car and stuff. I never financed a car, to be honest with you guys. I just always bought cars out. But I was like, let me try to build some credit and stuff like that while alongside building on a car and stuff. It'd be pretty good for like end goal future plans. Long story short, I didn't get approved. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I didn't get approved. The problem was that they told me like I never had a car loan before, so they were like, it's a high risk. I'm like, well, where you want me to start at? Like, I'm starting with a cheap car for a reason to like build trust and start that process with a credit union, because within like a year or two after, like a half a year to a year after applying for your first loan, and you start paying it, you see good payments, you actually could get approved for even a bigger loan for another car in the future. So I was trying to like start that process. I found a cheap car to do it with. Yeah, they didn't approve you. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was kind of like stressed about it, but it's alright. What can I do? Literally yesterday, they said they let me know that I didn't get approved. And they kind of like blue balls me, because we're talking on the phone and stuff, like how like, yeah, you're gonna be good. Just gotta get the pay stuff and stuff, and you're good. Can you make enough money? How did they not know I didn't have an auto loan before? I don't know, but whatever. I'll leave that one alone. It's okay. Was I pissed? Yes. I do still want to get a BMW, but this kind of just like makes me delay the process a little bit longer, because like putting all the cash up front kind of ties up a lot of money, and I didn't want to do that just yet, and I still don't want to do that right now. So it's okay. I'm just gonna wait a little longer, and y'all see that soon. But for my personal life update, I got a new job. As I said, I'm not gonna say what job or anything like that, because like low key, like some jobs that you say like where you work at stuff, like people kind of figure out where and everything, location, all that stuff. So I'm just gonna leave that one alone for right now. And plus two, the company I work for, like they think was like, I don't know how to explain it, but like they was kind of like your social media can't intertwine with like the job and stuff. And if it does, you get in trouble. So I really don't want to, I'm saying, I'm your boy trying to keep a job. I'm trying to lose my job. So it's good news. I'm happy. I was trying to get a job for a long time. That's mainly why I was like taking so much like inactivity from like YouTube and stuff, because like I really was like, yo, I'm applying a job. I applied to like 220 jobs, I think, like 250 jobs, like a lot of jobs. Interviewed for a couple of them. Like I probably had like 220 jobs I applied to. I had about I mean like 7 or 8 interviews. Three of them was final rounds. No, 7 to 8 interviews. Let's say eight. Let's say 8 interviews. Boom. Then about like 3 of the jobs were final round interviews. 2 of them gave me job offers. And the craziest part is I declined both of those 2, and the last job I interviewed for was the job I ended up taking because I felt it. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I just felt I was getting that job. Like there was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I felt I was getting that job, and I ended up declining it to the first 2 offers, and I took the third one. You know, the third one's the charm. So happy got the job. Whew. That feels good to say. You know, tell people why a boy been missed so long, but. Also, my mindset, I brought up health and mindset, like, like physical and mental health. Realistically, I just wasn't in the space to make the videos sometimes. Like, sometimes, like, I was overly exhausted or just, like, burnt out from, like, like, interviewing and stuff all day and then trying to, like, lock in for, like, prepping videos and stuff like that. I just really couldn't do it at the time. And I didn't have the money either to also buy stuff, like, for cars and stuff at the time. Most of my money was going towards, like, having responsibilities, like, having my own crib and, paying insurance and paying bills and stuff. You gotta be an adult. But I say all that to say that boy is back on the grind. I'm back in it. The cars are not going to leave my life because I'm still, building cars. I have a plan for 2026 that I promise you guys, by any means possible, I'm executing this plan. I don't care what hiccups come in the way. I'm executing this plan, bottom line.